Welcome back to part two. I hope you get a chance to listen to part one and you enjoyed it. Not only did you enjoy it, but you incorporate it into your life to make it a reality for you. Let's get back into part two.
All right. Thank you so much again, Pastor Cam. Right away, we want to start looking at how to prepare financially. As you can tell, our world is changing drastically. There's so many things going on with the financial institutions that we want to make sure that we are prepared financially and what we can do. So one of the things I suggest for people, because remember, we are not giving any financial advice. We are not any attorneys and we are not CPAs. So please use this information for educational purposes and entertainment purposes only. All right. So one of the things that we want to do is we want to make sure that you're able to custodian your finances. I have a couple of things I want to show you that I have, because you're going to need these things anyway. And the reason why I'm bringing these out now is because I want to make sure that the people that we talk to, Pastor Cam's audience, we want to make sure that you all get these things now, because when the boom hits, it's going to be so hard to get these things, because right now, this is what is called a hardware wallet. This is a ledger, okay? It's spelled Ledger, ledger, okay? Ledger hardware wallet. There's something that's called a Trezor, Trezor. That's another hardware wallet you can get as well. I'm explaining just in a second. That's one of the ones I have, and I have this one here. This is called an Engrave, okay? Engrave. It's still a hardware wallet. All right. It's just a little bit bigger, a little bit more fancier, touch screen and all that kind of stuff. But these are the ones that I own. The reason why is because you want to be able to take some of your money out of the banks and put them on one of these or both, or you can get all three, or there's several other ones that are good that you can get. All right. Why is that it's so important? We're going to talk about a little bit about what's going on with the banks in a minute. But these are so important. And the reason why it's so important to get these now also is because there's a little bit of a learning curve in order to utilize these and utilize them effectively. So you want to be ahead of the curve before there's only right now about, I think it's like 300 some million people that are using these things now, or so, give or take or so. Now there's almost 8 billion people in the world. Okay. We're only at about 100 and something million or close to it, maybe more, give or take, or whatever the case may be. Get these now, because once everything really hits, for the other 7 billion people that's going to try to get these at one time, it's going to be a challenge. So be mindful of that. All right. Next thing is the banking institutions. Remember, Silicon Valley went under. Several other banks went under, meaning they closed their banks. And people could not get their money out of the bank. The FDIC only secures up to $250,000. So if you have $1 million in there in one of these banks and they close, you're only getting about 200, a quarter back out of your million. So at least if I were you, if I had $1 million in the bank, I would take at least $750,000 out of the bank and put it on one of these, in a USDC coin, or which they're called stable coins, or a USDT. It's a stable coin. What that basically is, a stable coin is basically a cryptocurrency that does not fluctuate. It keeps it around $1. It might go up to $1.01 or down to 99 cents, but it's pretty much stable. It won't go no further or less. So that means you don't lose any money.
So we talked about the bank closure and being able to be prepared in that aspect of it. Let's talk about investment ideas. I mean, I'm not an investment guru, but we invested in something. So let's talk about that.
Okay, that's good too. I'm glad you said that too, because now I'm heavily invested into cryptocurrencies. However, I know some people, you are really scared of that, but I want you to pay attention once again about what's going on in the world. Cryptocurrencies are here to stay. They're not going away. It would behoove you to do some research. So one of the platforms I'm going to give you right now to research is called coinmarketcap.com. I'm going to say it again. Coin, COIN, market, MARKET, CoinMarketCap.com. CoinMarketCap.com. Go to that website and just play around. They have all these different cryptocurrencies there. They have different platforms of what kind of currency that you can invest in. Just hit buttons and just read and learn. Educate yourself on what is already happening now. You may not know it's happening, but it's already happening. Look at what BlackRock is doing with the Bitcoin ETF. All right. That's now BlackRock. You got to understand about BlackRock. Do some research on BlackRock. They are the largest investment firm to manage largest asset management firm. They manage over $9 trillion. This one company.
9 trillion?
9 trillion.
I can't even count that high.
Yeah.
My head's spinning.
So
sorry.
we need to find out what they're doing. You know,
Certainly.
the whole key to all this financial pieces going on right now is research. You have to do your research. You got to spend time on the computer. Listen, kings and queens, stop watching too many football games and basketball games and not doing homework and research. You're not getting paid to watch those games. I know it's entertainment, and I'm not saying don't do it eventually, but do more research on what's going on right now in our world. Okay.
Awesome. So digital coins is one direction to go.
Digital currency is one direction.
For those that have no clue what they're doing, can you give us an example of what's the least amount that you can invest and the most amount that you can invest?
That's good.
Yes.
So in America, we are in America. So we can use a platform called Coinbase, which some of you may have already heard about. Coinbase being the American platform for us to be able to invest into cryptocurrencies. Again, this is only one area of investment, but it's the easiest way as well, and the cheapest way as well, because you only need for some of these coins $10. $10. Now you're not going to get rich off $10, okay? But you can start at least getting your feet wet with the volatility of cryptocurrency, which is $10. Pick a coin, pick an asset. I'm trying to stop saying coin. I'm trying to start saying crypto assets.
Okay.
So pick an asset, pick a crypto asset and put $10. One I'll give you. Put $10 on XRP. When you look it up, just put $10 on it. Okay. So that's just one area.
So for perspective references, how much is XRP right now?
XRP,
just a guess.
The crypto asset XRP is going for about 63 cents right now. I think I can give it to you exactly.
Yes.
So there's a platform that I just used to just let me know. CoinMarketCap is one. Another one is CoinStats. And XRP right now is at 62 cents. 62 cents.
So you're telling me I can, not $1, but I can invest $10 and buy 63 cents of worth of coins to add up maximum $10. So if 63 cents goes up or down, no matter which way you look at it, if it goes up to $1, that means I made 43 cents profit per each coin.
Per coin. Yes.
So your losing factor is not that much.
Not that much at all.
So it's like a way to practice. And if you hit it right, you may just make that extra money, like you were talking about when you were talking about that $10,000 or $30,000.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Awesome. Let's talk about real estate. I think he was mentioning something about real estate.
Yeah. So they're called REITs, REITs, or some people call them Reddits. But you can invest in those companies. And what those companies do is they actually take your money. They're already buying up property. They're already buying up apartment complexes. And some of these companies are also buying up or they're building skyscrapers. I learned that one from Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And he said he makes a ton of money, a residual income on them building skyscrapers because he invested into a REIT. So you can look in those. I'm actually involved in one called, I'm sorry, I should have had this up.
No, you're fine. While you're looking it up, I was just going to say that we're not giving you something to shoot at in a sense, but we're giving you ideas to think about what works best for you.
Right.
Whatever your financial bracket is, find that for you, and you study the information, you find the resources that works for you.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you want to have peace in what you're investing in,
Right.
because you know what you can afford to lose and what you can't afford to lose. So you can do a high risk or low risk or minimum risk. So we want you to be comfortable at where you're starting at.
That's
so
good.
You're not trying to, jump high risk when you don't even know what the heck you're doing.
Yes, exactly. So one of the REITs I'm in is it's called Diversity Fund. I don't get paid. There's no advertisement going on. I'm just sharing what I have. It's called Diversity Fund, DIVERSYFUND. All right. And I love what Pastor Cam said. You got to figure out what's best for you. I started Diversity Fund with just $500.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I want to say this: the banks back in the day, we used to always say, put your money in savings, checking and savings. You look at savings, I don't know what percentage was back then. What I'm looking at now is like 0.002 or some percent for the money that you put in the bank. That's ridiculous. The fees that they charge is costing more than what they're going to return on that savings. So that's ridiculous. Like, you got to be crazy. But I'm sorry, I'm going to my tantrum. You were also mentioning Forex. For some of us that don't know what that means, even I'm learning as well.
Right. Well, the foreign exchange market. So now it's the foreign exchange market, but then they have other areas of the foreign exchange market, and it is pocket options, options trading, futures. So you can have you can do any one of those four. Do research on each one. Find out which one fits you. All of them are volatile. All of them have a high risk and a high reward. All of them. Okay, so that means you can lose a lot of money at one time, and you can also make a lot of money at one time.
Wow. Thank you so much, Pastor Keevin. That's some good food for thought. Money talks. Thank you. Oh man, that's our time together. I hope you enjoyed it. I know you did. Go ahead and check out the next video. You'll love that one too. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel and click the like button below. Spread the love with a quick share. I'm Cam Patel, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, let's live like kings.